Cord to cloud. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to SF Indie Fest 2022. Uh, Welcome to the 24th San Francisco Independent Film Festival 2022. I'm Jason Willows, a programmer here at SF Indie Fest. Thank you for joining us. Chances are you there out there watching us, if you're watching this, you have just finished watching the very interesting and clever and wonderful independent feature film Double, directed by, and forgive me if I mispronounce your names, directed by Valerio Valenti and Daniele.
Yeah,
All
perfect.
right. I do my best. If I mispronounce your names, please correct me and please forgive me. But we're lucky enough to have the director and the main actor, the lead actor, with us here today on this Q&A. Guys, thank you for joining us.
No, thank you. Thank you to have invited us to
Thank you.
your fantastic festival.
Yeah, it's
And congratulations. So where are we calling in from? Where are you guys located?
You mean where we live?
Yeah, where are you now? Where are you guys zooming in from?
We're in Torino. Torino is a city in the northwest of Italy.
Fantastic.
And that's where the film is set.
Got it. Okay, well, we'll touch on your location and stuff like that too. But really briefly, Valerio, why don't you just tell me a little bit about yourself? Very briefly, like, an elevator pitch, like what you do. You make movies, of course, and briefly what this movie's about, real quick.
Yeah. Okay, what I do, I'm a director. Mostly I direct commercial stuff or television, TV specials and stuff like that. But I also direct fiction. I come from an experience of 10 years. In my previous life, I've been assistant director in film production for 10 years. Then I opened a company with a big friend that he's Enrico Cannizzo, the producer of Double as well. And normally we work as he is as a producer and me as a director.
So you have a production company.
Yeah.
Cool. And is this your first feature film, or have you made other feature films?
Yes, this is my first feature film.
Wow, right on. Very good. And Daniele, tell us briefly about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Daniele. Yes, the name and the surname are the same. It's not it's not wrong. And I'm an actor, and I'm improvisation actor. I'm part of a group of improvisation team in Turin. That's called B Teatro. And since the 2011, I practice the art of the acting and improvising. Try to break into show business. It's so difficult, but we can do it.
Yes, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
It's a long run. It's a long race. Well, how did you two know each other? Through this movie, or did you work together before?
Yes, to this movie, because I knew their group. I knew many people of that group, but I didn't know them, the group, the film cast. We've been together for 1 year. I mean, when I decided to film to produce this film, I stay with them once they rehearse once a week, and I follow them for 1 year before beginning the shooting of the film, and I follow them the rehearsal evenings to approach them, to create a relationship between me and them, and also because I had a shell of story. That is the story of the Invisible Man. If you want, we can go to return on it later. But I had this shell, but I didn't have the subplot, because I wanted that this subplot are the real lives of these actors. Because
Oh, cool.
and so during this year.
So wait, let me stop you.
Yeah.
So and you know, because your movie is very interesting. It took me a little bit of time to kind of understand it, which is one of the things I love about your movie, the fact that it makes me think. You know, it actually had me questioning and wondering. So you said you had the shell of it. Was the first seed of your inspiration the invisibility? And then you kind of got the other idea of following different individuals from Daniele's improv group. Is that
Yes.
true?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Pretty cool. So basically, and this is a simple question, what is the movie about really? I mean, I can tell you what the plot is and stuff like that, but you know, what's it about? Daniele, let me ask you what it's about, and then I'll come back to Valerio.
It's about the invisibility, but it's not treated as a superpower like a hero, no? Plus, like as a metaphor of the life we live every day. So we have the real life of the character and the other life that the character want to show us. It's a film about thinking the actual situation of difference between the social media use of our life and on the other side, the real life. So you catch the point with the thinking point.
Yeah. It's interesting too, because, you know, I think you just mentioned it, like it kind of applies to the way people present themselves on social media too, right? It's two lives. And then it's kind of you're an actor, so it's kind of like what actors do. Isn't double even a term in theater? Like, is that a word in theater? Double?
Oh, the double, yeah, we can use in improv, for example. The double is the use of two characters that switch at one moment, and the one have to play the other part. So the term double is a pillar of the film.
Yeah, right. And Valerio, is that where that came from, or what was your inspiration for this?
Everything starts from the idea of invisibility, as mentioned Daniele before, not like a superpower, but like lack of visibility. Okay, visibility for me is a very important category of our life today, because if you are not visible, you don't exist, and it's something overwhelming. So it's not a case if the main character is an actor, because actors' life are to be on the stage. They show themselves to an audience, but this is their role. This is their profession. The point is that we have evolved into this way of being in our daily life. So I wanted to have a story when we had this invisible character that follows other people, and this term "follow" it reminds us something that we do normally every day of our lives.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have dialogue, or I think there's sentences in your movie that talk to the point of, like, you know, watching everyone and seeing everything as a way of, you know, you open with the movie with playing a game, and the game we're playing is, you know, in comparison to everybody else, and you know, how to make ourselves visible, I guess, right? It's very fascinating, you know, and then you even have, thinking of moments in the movie, I like when you break the fourth wall and you have Daniele's character look at the camera a couple times, right? At the very beginning, I remember the beginning, he's jogging or something, and I was like, oh. And don't you do it again too? You have him look at the camera again. Like somewhere around halfway through, where the other woman actor double goes and says, "You're not the center of the universe," right? And he's like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah. That break the equilibrium of the scene.
Right, and you looked at the camera then too, I think. Was
Yeah.
that was that intentional direction, or did Valerio, did you have him do that, or Daniele, did you just improvise? What was that?
I think was just both because we tried a lot of time that scene with the with the actors, I remember, and and about and fix the camera maybe was a good choice because that point back the wall with the audience. So wow, what that happened, and after we have to discover.
Right. Also, in those moments, as well as other moments, Valerio and Daniele, very humorous too. There's some nice, light, funny moments too that really warmed me up and drew me in. Was that intentional too? Did you want to have? It's not a. I wouldn't say it's a comedy, but there's some comedic kind of lighter moments. No.
Yeah, and it's something that we care about because okay, the story mostly is like dramatic, but we wanted to insert moments more light, more
like in real life.
Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted because to have like my normal day, I think I have I don't know 70% I'm very serious, sometimes I'm sad, and 30% I laugh a lot. And that's what I try to put in this film. And double, I think he and Daniele as well is a person, like as an actor, and also his way to act, his way to play is exactly that way because it's a good mix of comedy and drama.
Yeah. Well,
and his face as well. His face is that if you look at Daniele, it's a good mix of comedy and drama.
It's a handsome but easy face.
Yeah,
we
I'm
like
that
your
guy,
face.
man.
Well, on that note too, Daniele, your acting was very natural. I thought, you know, great performances.
Thank you.
You know, it was very natural. So, how did you achieve that? Was your collaboration what brought that about? How was the collaboration between you two?
Oh, for this year, you're talking about, or for the construction of the character?
No, just the whole, all the characters, the acting was very natural, and you in particular, I thought was very real. It almost like it wasn't, like we were, it was it wasn't a documentary, but you were very.
It was like Double was me in the real life because I'm very similar in some part with the character.
Okay.
Not to the whole part. I'm not the Invisible Man, but I can say that the way we direct the film, Valerio directed the film was so natural, and he suggests continue. Don't worry about the camera. Go. Let's play. We have to discover this film. Nothing is written. We can change. So some scene was really natural because maybe in part improvised and in part written, obviously. But we work very hard to give this effect, this natural effect.
Right. Right. And Valerio, you want to add to that at all? Directing your actors?
Yes, we have we choose a kind of production asset because the crew was very reduced, and when I say reduced, I mean just one person, like me, myself, and I.
Let me interrupt. Yeah. Did you film during the pandemic? I mean, we're still in the pandemic. Did you film before or after the pandemic? Or during
no, but it was summer, so the situation was very good. So we were free to move and do everything, staying without masks. But doing it in a so light way, without a big crew, without big equipment, it's been a choice that we made for two reasons. The first one was that we wanted to begin to start the shooting immediately after the here we spend rehearsing. No time for funding, no time for organizing, just work.
Right.
And the second one is that we light all the machine, so we didn't have to use time to follow the technique. We just leave all the time for relationship between us and for creating something.
Yeah, you know, because you were smaller and kind of, you know, I like to use the word guerrilla, you know, independent filmmaking, where you're kind of you're stealth, you know. It's wonderful that equipment nowadays the technology allows us to do so. I was going to ask you, you know, from a production standpoint, how you went and captured a lot of these great locations and, you know, got the shots you did. And it sounds like because you were a one person or a small person crew.
Yeah, and I think that also the guys they feel very free to express themselves, because they didn't have to wait for maybe lightning or you know, and for example, they learn to put the microphone by themselves.
Yeah. Wow,
really? We have done a lesson with a sound recordist, and he teaches them to put microphone and hide the microphone in a very good way.
Right. Did you ever use a boom pole microphone, shotgun microphone also, or?
I also had a boom on the camera, but mostly we use the radio mix. Yes.
Oh, because the sound quality of the voice is fine. It's totally good. And you know, because sometimes a lavalier and stuff can, you know, be problematic, cannot work. So
yes, and it happens. Actually, it happens. But we also made a big work in post production. The guy that made some Foley, because without the sound recordings on the set, sometimes you have to sonorize many parts. Right. So we made some Foley, and the mix has been very good.
So that inspires me to ask the next question. What was a big challenge making this movie? What was the biggest challenge?
To me,
you laugh. Was there many?
So many, I think.
Yes, it's been. I normally do it with a lot of people around me when I direct something. So the challenge has been to do it alone, completely alone, me and the actors, and I was very tired. After 21 days of shooting, I was.
Yeah, I bet. But would you do it again? This way?
Totally, yes. And no, I discovered a way to work totally new, but very full of potential.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say potential? Yes.
Yeah, potential. Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Probably if I do it again in this way, probably I'd choose another kind of story, because it's been very hard to do it with a lot of location, a lot of people, a lot of situation. But I loved this way, this mode.
Yeah. And Daniele, same question to you. Was there any challenges for you as an actor being in this movie?
Wow, for me, the movie was a great challenge, because was the first experience in a great film. I work for short film, but for a little part. So it is the first film where I'm the leading actor, and it's not to memorize the lines. It's the challenge was to give something to the audience that talk about me personally, because this, I think, the first step for a good actor, to give something to the audience, and not only lines, not only face, but also emotions.
And you're in every scene.
Yeah, that was very hard. I remember the last day of the set, I felt sick. We had to we have to set other days off the planning because I was like a zombie.
You had to reschedule.
Yeah.
That's a challenge, right? If Valerio loses you, we gotta wait for you, right?
Yeah. And you know, Jason, that the title is Double because actually Double is the nickname of Daniele because his name is Daniele. So his friends
It's
call
true.
him Double Daniele.
It's my
And
nickname. Yeah, it's
when
true.
I knew that, I say, no, this film has the title is to be that Double, even because the double is a theme that returns in the film. There is, like, for example, the scene at the scene of the comedy with the two painters, Manet, Monet,
Yes, right.
and many other places that the theme of the double is
Right.
quite important. And
I didn't pick
double
that
is
up.
double is double in the life and in the film.
That's great. I didn't even pick that up. Even in Daniele, even your initials, V and V. You know.
Yeah.
And that, speaking of double, there's one scene. It looks like there's Daniele, you're in it. It's when Monica or Monique recovers her dog and she's in the hallway and there's two people outside. That person looks like you, Daniele.
Yeah.
You know, I was wondering, is that it looks like a double of you, you know?
Oh, okay. Wow.
He had a beard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then also, maybe you guys know, but you know, because towards the end of the movie, you say, you know, life's a game or a play, and well, then if it's a play or game or something, then these are the instructions, right? And it's almost like you know, great acting teacher like Stanislavski's instructions or something like that, right? Observation and study the text and stuff like that. And so, you know, that's what doubles do in a theater. That's what actors do. I thought that was very interesting. It was very nice at the end there. What was the inspiration of that? Tell us a little bit more about kind of those acting instructions for people.
That text is a reduction of a text of a book from a very good, fantastic actor and director called Yoshi Oida. Yoshi Oida, that I think he lives in the States. And he wrote this book that is called The Invisible Actor. When I discovered this book, I say, this is my book. I have to read this book because it's part of the story of the film. So actually, it's a actor method, like many methods, very good method, but it's an actor method.
Right.
But in that point of the film, I thought that the concept is if in our life we have to play, we have to act, so we should know the method,
Right.
the rules of acting. So let's repeat for ourselves these rules because we have to know that rules.
And as humans, like we all kind of are players, right? You know, observing each other, right?
Yeah.
So what was just a few more questions, and then we have to wrap this up. But what was like one of your favorite things about making this project, this movie? Valerio, I'll ask both of you. What's one of the favorite things about this experience? What's a takeaway?
I think that relationships are the best I take home from this film because I knew and I meet fantastic people, not Daniele, the other ones, from this relationship, the film is built up. So this is the best for me. I really believe in this kind of way of stay with people and create together something.
And current events really make us realize the importance of relationships too, huh? Daniele, what's something memorable from this project that you?
For me, the experience to lead the film and to experiment with Valerio some form of dubbing. We work a lot for the use of the voice and you
You
know.
were drunk. You were drunk when we dubbed you.
This is a little secret because we have to warm the warm the voice
The voiceover.
for create the head voice of double. So this so warm voice. We drink a little of Zubrowska, Poland's vodka. This is very well for the vocal chores. Not bad, not bad. But in total, the experience, the opportunity to work for this indie film that I think want to tell something. But Valerio, you're not the best person I knew on the set.
We can tell you guys have gotten closer because you can now, make fun with each other.
Yeah, we are friends in real life, not only so the director and the actor. So this I think helps so more for the work.
So yeah, so the experience was good. So you will work some more together.
Yeah, maybe up so for the future.
We will try to fix our friendship with if we are doing our best to come to San Francisco for the live presentation. We are not sure, but we are trying to do it.
Yeah.
So probably during the travel, we will meet. We will know each other.
That's right. They say travel tests the relationship.
Yes, to test some Zubrowska together.
Have you guys ever been to San Francisco?
Never been for me.
No, I hope you come. If you do come, please contact me, and I'll show you around.
I've been in San Francisco. It's San Francisco is where me and my wife decide to get married, so it's a very important place for me. Yes.
Ah, that's awesome. Fantastic. Well, when you come back, you'll have to connect with me. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up here real quick. What's next for the movie Double? And Valerio, I'll tell you, have us do that. And then what's next for both you guys individually? Daniele, why don't we start with you? What's next for you?
Oh, for me, to start play with a new show here in Turin and take part maybe with some other films. Now I'm very I'm sorry, but I don't catch the verb. Valerio, mi impegnato. I'm very
busy.
Okay, I'm very busy with the other work because I'm a social media manager that catch me so much time.
Yeah.
But I hope so to continue work with the film features.
Cool. And if somebody wanted to connect with you, where do we connect with you? If you want them to, you don't have to.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm on Instagram with the double Daniele. You can write so double and Daniele. Here I post some of the moments we work about the show.
Great, thank you. And Valerio, how about you? What's next for the movie Double, and what's next for you? And then where can we connect with you?
For the movie Double, next is of course San Francisco, and then probably we will have also an Italian premiere after the festival to the San Francisco Independent Film Festival. For me, I'm writing a new story about a kid and his invisible friend. No, not invisible. He's an imaginary friend.
Oh, okay.
But it's something similar because everything comes from my idea, original, primal idea, that is the perception of reality. It's something very important for me, something about I always think about it. So that's that's a kind of journey
Sure,
that I want
sure.
to follow.
And then if someone wants to connect with you, where can we connect with you?
Yeah.
How can we connect with you?
Yeah, with yes, but
Yeah,
say
you
yes.
can
You can connect with
connect with
Valerio.
me.
Say yes.
No, non ho capito la domanda.
Come
Double.
si può connettere con te?
Ah,
Social.
sorry. Sorry, I didn't understand the question. Okay, actually, I don't have social networks, but
Yep.
we are creating a channel for the film, so we will give you for sure as.
Do you have a website?
Yeah. Yes, the website is the website of the society, filmine.it, filmine.it.
Got it. Okay. All right.
I'm not so digital. That's
That's okay. I completely, every day I think about leaving social media, so
yeah.
waste of time. Anyways, guys, it was lovely meeting you. Congratulations on your film. Thank you for joining me. And if you do come to San Francisco, please contact me so we can hang out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And you're very welcome. And everyone listening, thanks for watching. And check out more films at sfindie.com. And thank you for joining us at SF Indie Fest 2022. Bye, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye. Thank you.